3 months after I left Jason, a thick envelope arrived in my mailbox. Summons for custody hearing, the top of the letter read. He was suing me for joint custody. The same man who betrayed me, who destroyed our family, now wanted equal rights to Noah. I remember standing in my kitchen, the letter trembling in my hands. Anger, hurt, disbelief. He had cheated, and yet I was the one being dragged to court. I called my lawyer, an old friend from college, Melissa, and through tears, I explained everything. She sighed. "Emily, this happens more than you think. Men cheat, then they panic when they realize what they've lost. But don't worry, we'll make sure the court knows who he really is." Her confidence steadied me, but nothing could prepare me for what came next. The first court hearing was quiet, cold. Jason sat across the room in a navy suit, trying to look composed. Grace wasn't there, or so I thought. Then the courtroom doors opened, and she walked in. Grace, dressed in beige, holding a folder. My heart stopped. She wasn't there as a witness, she was there as his fiancée. I almost laughed at the absurdity. Jason couldn't even meet my eyes. When the judge asked if the parties had any additional statements, his lawyer stood and said, "Your Honor, my client has since established a stable relationship with Miss Grace Miller, who has been instrumental in the child's care." Instrumental in the child's care? The audacity! Grace smiled politely toward me, that same soft smile that once looked innocent. Now it felt venomous. The second hearing was worse. Jason's lawyer began questioning my emotional stability. He said my social media posts after the breakup were erratic and vindictive. They even showed screenshots of a story I posted, a black screen with the words, "Trust no one." Apparently, that made me unfit for joint custody. But Melissa was ready. When it was our turn, she said calmly, "Your Honor, my client has evidence that Mr. Reed engaged in an inappropriate relationship with an employee, the family nanny, while still married to Mrs. Reed." Gasps filled the courtroom. Jason's lawyer objected, but Melissa continued. "We have time-stamped nanny cam footage that clearly shows the nature of their relationship." Jason's face turned pale. Grace looked down. The judge leaned forward. "Is this true, Mr. Reed?" He didn't answer. In the days that followed, I felt both vindicated and broken. Part of me wanted him to suffer, to feel every ounce of the pain he caused, but another part just wanted peace. The court ordered a temporary custody arrangement while investigations continued. I got primary custody. Jason could visit Noah twice a week, supervised. And yet, despite everything, he still tried to talk to me. He'd send long emails full of apologies and half promises. "I miss us, Em. Grace was a mistake, I got lost. Please, let's start over, for Noah." But I couldn't go back, not after everything. Because every time I looked at him, I didn't see my husband. I saw the man who lied to my face while kissing someone under my roof. The internet never forgets. A gossip blog picked up our story after court records became public. Someone leaked that the perfect Instagram couple was divorcing and that infidelity was involved. Within days, our old photos resurfaced everywhere. They looked so happy. I knew it was too good to be true. He cheated with the nanny? Unreal. Jason's brand partnerships dropped him. His follower count plummeted. He deleted his profile. For years, we'd lived for those likes, the hearts, the comments, the illusion. Now that same illusion had become our public downfall. And strangely, I felt free. A few weeks later, I ran into Grace at a grocery store. She looked different, pale, nervous. She tried to avoid me, but I stopped her. "Grace," I said, my voice steady. "Why?" She swallowed hard. Emily, I didn't mean for it to happen. Jason told me you were distant, that you didn't care anymore. I let out a small, bitter laugh. That's what cheaters say. Tears welled in her eyes. He said he'd leave you. He said he loved me. And now? I asked. She looked down. Now he barely talks to me. I think he's seeing someone else. For a moment, I almost pitied her. Almost. Then I realized this was who Jason truly was. A man who needed admiration like oxygen, no matter who he hurt. I nodded slowly. You got what I lost. His lies. And I walked away. Divorce became official 6 months later. I moved to a smaller apartment in Queens, close to Noah's school. I started a design studio. Just me, my clients, and my freedom. At first it was lonely. Nights felt empty without the sound of another voice in the house. But slowly, peace replaced pain. Noah started talking more, laughing again. One evening, he looked at me and said, "Mommy, you smile more now." That broke me in a good way. Because he was right. I was smiling again. Not for a photo, not for likes, but because I was finally okay. Chapter 18, the documentary offer. About a year later, I received an unexpected email. A producer from a streaming network had found my story online and wanted to feature it in a docuseries about the illusion of social media love. At first, I hesitated. Reliving that pain on camera felt terrifying. But then I thought, maybe this is how I reclaim my voice. So I agreed. They filmed me in my studio, in my apartment, with Noah. I spoke about the pressure of appearing perfect, the silent loneliness, the betrayal. And when the series aired, it went viral. Thousands of women messaged me sharing their own stories. Some said my courage helped them leave toxic marriages. Others said it opened their eyes. For the first time, my story wasn't about him, it was about me. Months later, I received a handwritten letter in the mail. It was from Jason. He said he'd watched the documentary and cried. He admitted that Grace had left him. He was in therapy. He wanted forgiveness not to get back together, but to make peace. At the end, he wrote, "I used to think love was about image, about being admired. But real love is what you gave me, and I broke it. I'll live with that forever." I didn't respond, because forgiveness isn't always something you give them. Sometimes it's something you give yourself. 2 years after everything, I took Noah to the same coffee shop where I met Jason. The place hadn't changed. Same soft lighting, same corner tables, but I was stronger, wiser, free. While Noah colored quietly, a man approached my table. Tall, gentle eyes, holding a book. He smiled. "I think you dropped your scarf," he said, handing me my scarf. It wasn't a meet cute. It wasn't fireworks. Just a simple, genuine moment. And for the first time in years, I felt something warm stir inside me. Hope. Epilogue. What they don't post. If you scroll through my Instagram now, you won't find perfect couple photos. No curated smiles, no staged breakfasts. Just real moments. My son painting, my morning coffee, my messy hair. And that's enough. Because perfection isn't love. Honesty is. And sometimes the most beautiful stories are the ones that survive the breaking.